kind sir. Giving him like the most sarcastic smile I possibly can.
So he looks up at you all.
How tall is he?
Well, he was kind of looking downward, so he.
Oh, okay.
He's not shorter than you or anything, but he looks at you.
No, okay, that's what I was curious.
Yeah, sorry. And you see his eyes are completely white, no pupils.
That's new.
That's creepy.
Actually, I think tieflings have red eyes. They might be completely red, but either way.
Okay, yeah. But
they're solid. They're solid colored, and he kind of says, in a sort of a raspy whisper, and you can tell that it's not meant to be menacing, but just because of the way his voice sounds and his appearance, there seems to be sort of a menacing amount of quality to it. But he looks up at you and he says, I am Soren. I am the seer of the council, and there is treachery afoot.
No, duh. We just saw a shadow. It's a little hard to fight things that are that hard to see.
I think he means within the council, and I'm telling you, this council election was rigged.
Ivan, just shut up.
I fear there are those on the council who may be more deeply involved in the situation.
Well, it's either the big guard guy that don't like us a whole lot, or the ones that are missing.
What are the missing council members? Did we ask?
Well, the two Dragonborn came in late because they are in charge of the guard, so they were assisting with things. But the other two missing ones were Kendra Swiftblade, who was out. She's out visiting. She's actually in Riverside because she travels to all of the villages regularly, and then Soren, who you're talking to now, wasn't in there. So.
Oh, they changed the way Detect Good and Evil works.
Why are you trying to use it?
I was thinking about it.
I mean, you can feel free. It's not gonna. I don't think anyone else can sense it when you're using it. So.
No, well, it's a level 1 spell, but it only detects specific things now. It's not as vague as it used to be.
Oh, is it really?
It says, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. Similarly, you can tell if an object or place has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Well, you know what? We're going to retcon that it actually allows you to sense evil intent as well, in addition to those other effects.
Okay.
Although it does not give you any specifics of the source of said evil intent.
Well, of course not.
So if you want to use it, you can.
Sugar. I might as well.
Okay. I don't think you actually have to roll anything for this, do you?
No. No, it's just a concentration spell for up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So basically from now while the time we're probably still in this council building.
You sense something wrong, not necessarily evil intent, but some sort of dark intent. But you can. It's not like super duper powerful, so you would assume whoever it is you're sensing it from is probably not nearby. So you can probably assume it's not Soren himself. Unless he's very, very good at using means to mask his.
I mean, the seer of the council, I would assume he probably has the power.
It is possible.
So assuming it's probably not any of the council members left in the council room either.
It's a good chance there is someone with dark intent somewhere in the building.
Okay. Well, do you have any more info other than you think someone's a bad person?
That's a little vague.
My vision is clouded. Something is blocking me. I have been scrying for days and have been unable to see anything beyond the boundaries of Bastion.
When did you start having this problem?
It began 1 week ago.
All right. Did anything change about a week ago?
Nothing that I could see or foresee.
All righty. Well, we'll keep that in
happened
mind.
With the council? Anything happened with the council a week ago that was out of the ordinary?
Or even within a week.
Or within a week, or give or take 3 days?
Nothing has changed in the council's routines.
All right.
Any
Well,
known people coming and going from the town? You are giving us nothing here, man.
There is nothing to give other than that something is wrong, and I feel I can trust you.
all right.
I don't know if I can trust you.
That
Um,
sounds like a plan.
he reaches into his robe and pulls out
A
three.
gun.
He's got a gun.
Throws out three small stones. Big enough that you could kind of roll it around in your hand, but small enough that it could easily be like set into a piece of jewelry or something if you wanted to. And he offers them to you. And he says, these are scrying stones of my own devising. They will allow you to communicate with each other, but will also allow me to communicate with you should I find out anything more.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And
It's definitely not my forte, but I guess I'm going to try and do an Arcana check on
okay,
this because
Wait, what is Arcana?
it's just one of the skill knowledge.
No,
checks.
no, I know. Is it? It's intelligence.
Intelligence.
I believe it's intelligence. Yeah.
I could still do it decent.
woohoo!
Arcana check.
Perfect Arcana.
As far as your knowledge is aware, they are essentially, obviously, they're not something you've seen before because he devised them himself, but they are a slight alteration to the common, somewhat common sending stones that people can use to send secret messages to each other. Obviously enhanced to become more powerful.
It's a walkie-talkie.
It's essentially magical walkie-talkies that he's giving you. Yes.
Mostly looking to see if he's booby-trapped this in any way that we use it and it blows up in our hands.
Well, no,
Nothing-
again, it's
Nothing that you can sense.
no. I guess okay. I have a question for you, Kim. Whether
Sure.
or not we would know this information based on the Arcana check or not.
Mhm.
Would he be? Is he constantly connected to these stones, or does he have to obviously do a registration or whatever?
For normal sending stones, you have to pull them out, activate them, and they can send a message to one person, and that's it. These ones, you can tell, are obviously much more powerful than that. They still have to be activated as any sort of arcane item, but they can be used to instantaneously transmit vocal messages back and forth rather than just one message to one person, then you have to wait for them to recharge.
No. I just mean like with him specifically. Like, is he?
Um,
Can he always hear what we're saying, or is it something
Not-
that he has to?
not that you can tell you, but with your knowledge of the magic stuff, you would have to assume since he devised them himself, he might be able to access the energy quicker. But
But
with
it's
your
not like
knowledge,
a-
you have to assume that
every
he's going-
time we use the
Yeah,
stone,
he's going to have some sort of
goes to his head.
stone or scrying disc or something that he has to activate to communicate to them. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're not also like you have to activate them to be able to send any information. So
Yeah.
they're not constantly transmitting.
No,
So
that's what I mean though. Like if I want to send Caden a message, I just want to make sure that this guy isn't hearing literally everything I say through this stone.
You would have to be sending it directly to him.
Okay.
Based on what your knowledge of this type of magic is.
I'm just gonna pen Soren down as the head of the NSA.
Actually, he is in charge of Bastion's spy network and intelligence.
So it's an apt metaphor.
As out of game, out of character, he is not doing this to spy on you. He is legitimately concerned for the safety of Bastion. So, but obviously, your characters are still rightfully so suspicious at this point.
Yeah.
So,
This is a nice gesture and a very useful tool, but how can I trust you? You're staying here, and I'm risking my neck. Are you putting me in more danger?
By the way, I've just grabbed mine and I've just shoved it in my robe real quick.
Yeah, that's all I've done is I picked it up kind of cautiously and just kind of stuck it in my pocket.
I'm not picking it up yet.
It was
Okay, so you said, "How can I trust you?"
Yeah.
I cannot force you to trust me. All I can do is offer you my assistance. I must remain here so that I have access to the pool.
The pool?
The scrying pool.
Ah.
I must do what I can to see if I can see through this block, this fog that obscures my sight.
All right. What can I do to help with the fog that is obscuring your sight?
I do not know what is causing it, but it is definitely connected to the shadows that have been seen.
Of course it is.
And as I know that you are venturing forward to find answers, I am hoping you may find answers to this as well.
All right. I'm going to take the stone. I'm going to take the stone and keep walking.
Okay. And he just kind of like, the minute you take them, he just kind of like turns and walks off. He's obviously not very good at social interactions.
Apparently.
I feel like he's been in more episodes.
What?
No, sorry, I was trying to find the name of somebody and I can't. So
Okay. Oh, by the way, Nick, for you, I forgot to mention this. While you were in the council chambers, your lightning in a bottle,
Mhm.
it did not thunder or do anything like that you'd normally take to be symbolizing danger or anything, but it just kind of filled with dark smoke. You didn't notice it at first because you weren't actively looking at it. Now,
but just kind of noticed that as I was leaving, it
as
was
you're
calming
leaving,
down.
you noticed that it was kind of clearing out. Yeah, it was kind of clear. It was almost like dark clouds.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay. So you are now
I need
to provision up and then head out to the boats.
Can you? I'm sorry, Cameron. Can you give me the name of the god again?
Which one?
Whichever one I worship.
It was the main one that was the god of like storms, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brenwyd. Brenwyd.
I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where.
No problem.
all right. So I think we need to go find some potions.
Well, that sounds like fun. I mean, I have like a complete crap ton of spells like healing spells I can use, but
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need a potion.
oh yeah, well, I mean that last fight, I mean I literally used I used a bunch of them to try and attack, but I had like my ring still has 2 cure wound spells on it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I gave you a nice spell ring.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. So, yeah, when I was right at the very beginning, when I wasn't paying attention, that's what I was looking at.
Oh, I got
Trying
you.
to figure out whether I wanted to change some of the spells, but I like the way they're sitting right now.
Cool. And of course, anytime you're doing like a long rest where you can normally change your spells and stuff around, you can always change. Yeah, you can interchange the ones in the ring as well. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna do, is see if I wanted to change any of the ones in the ring around.
okay.
Well, as much as I like Oscar's help, I do definitely want some healing potions.
Oh no, I'm not gonna deny anybody healing potions at this point. What do I have in my inventory right now?
Especially not when we're
absolutely.
getting the 5-finger discount.